I invite you to please stand for your senior officers of the University of Liverpool.
Please be seated. I declare this congregation for the celebration of our graduates open. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your graduation ceremony. And thank you for your patience, and I'm sorry we're probably a year or so late. I'm Professor Peter Clegg. I'm Executive Dean of the Institute of Life Course and Medical Sciences. And I would like to say, first of all, what a tremendous privilege and pleasure it is to be here with you today as we celebrate this important milestone in your lives, together with your families and fellow students, your lecturers, and all of those who have supported you on your journey to graduating from the University of Liverpool. We have a very wide variety of graduates here today from a number of different courses and a wide range of disciplines. But even with such a diversity of learning outcomes and future plans, there is much that you have in common, not least how you feel on such a special day for you. Your graduation today is a day to celebrate and to reflect. And if my memory serves me correctly, it is a day of very mixed emotions. I remember feeling both relieved and proud to have completed my studies and that the chapter of my life at the university had come to an end, but also excited and nervous about the future and what it had in store for me. For you, of course, it has been very different because you have been students at a time like no other in history. Students in universities all over the country and all around the world have been hit hard by the disruption to their education that the pandemic has caused. This has been particularly difficult for those who have needed laboratory or fieldwork as key parts of your courses. You have undoubtedly become experts of online delivery of education, and more importantly, many of you have developed online communities of learners. Your university experience has been very different to what you've imagined and probably hoped for. And at times it would have been felt very, very tough, exacerbated by these unique global circumstances. COVID-19 has devastated and divided people and continues to do so. But it has also shown the best of human spirit too. I don't talk about the pandemic to dampen spirits on a day meant for celebration, but rather in the spirit of optimism and gratitude, knowing that the world needs researchers in physical, mental, and veterinary sciences, and in public health, in infectious diseases, in ecology, parasitology, pharmacology, biodiversity, marine biology, in animal health and welfare, and in all the many other specialities represented in this room today. In your careers, you will see new problems come, and hopefully you will solve them and see them go, and develop new opportunities to impact our society. Our university prides itself on facing the problems of society and putting our hands up to say we can help with them. You have spent your time with us developing your research skills, perhaps with a view to go on to a career dedicated to research, or meet the demands of your future day job. And while, as I have mentioned, the timing of your studies has undoubtedly proved challenging, I hope it has also reinforced that opting for postgraduate study was absolutely the right decision. The university's mission is based on the fundamental belief that the purpose of our research and teaching is to develop students who are not only expert in their field, but individuals who are truly committed to making a difference. And I have no doubt that many, and perhaps all of you, the graduates we are celebrating here today, will use the knowledge and skills you have gained during your time with us in your future roles to help solve some of the most endemic and difficult societal problems which individuals, enterprises and communities face. And you sit here today perfectly equipped to do just that. Graduating from an internationally renowned Russell Group institution, our courses are developed to meet the demands of employers, and our teaching is delivered by experts in their fields. As a research-intensive institution, all our teaching is research-connected, meaning that whilst you have been provided with a thorough grounding in established methods, you have also been introduced to innovative and even experimental novel approaches that have been used and written about by those doing the teaching. This places you in an enviable position in any job market across the globe and equally puts you in excellent stead if you're continuing with your studies. Now, graduation, now that it is finally here, is all about you, your achievements and your personal successes whilst at the University of Liverpool. It's a day to look forward to the future and to feel excited about your aspirations and career or future study plans. Most of all, it is a day to celebrate everything you have achieved and to enjoy this moment with your loved ones, with those you've studied alongside and with those you've learned so much from. The pandemic has made us truly appreciate our loved ones and the experience and memories we make together. I know today that you will find a moment to thank them for their support and personal sacrifice, and to thank your lecturers and teachers who have provided you with so much support and guidance on this path to graduation. Today is also a day to enjoy a return to this great city and for you and your guests to receive a warm welcome from your university. We hope that the city of Liverpool will always feel like home whenever you return. You may choose to stay here and make the city your home, or you may have already called it home before you joined us in the university. But we hope that whatever your relationships with the city, that it is a place where you've made friends and memories which will last a lifetime. One thing we have learned about the past 2 years is that we never know what the future holds. Things will very likely change in your chosen professional careers, but some things won't change for you. I will flag up 3. First, the need to be a lifelong learner. For the rest of your career, make sure you commit to always being curious and to asking questions and to always strive to do things better. And just as you should always be a learner, you should always be a teacher. Pass on your skills and experiences to your colleagues and to the next generation of students. The second is the need to support one another, as friends, as colleagues, and as professionals during your career. And finally, never forget why you wanted to pursue your chosen academic discipline. It will take dedication, tenacity, and above all, talent, passion, and belief to pursue the careers you've chosen or may yet to decide upon. Remember that these are all qualities that you've displayed in abundance during your time at the University of Liverpool, and your most difficult experiences will shape how you deal with challenges and setbacks in the future, as well as teaching you to grasp your opportunities. And all of this, I have no doubt, will enable you to enjoy your work and your future chosen career. Our university has a long, successful history of graduates who have gone on to achieve great things. Our 9 Nobel laureates have led the way in fields from nuclear disarmament to life cycle of malarial parasites, and our alumni colleague community is full of business, finance, and human resource talent. You have now joined this talented international alumni community, and you are, and will always remain a fundamentally important part of our University of Liverpool family. Our alumni community supports our students in many ways. Some of you may have personally experienced this while studying here, from delivering lectures and workshops to running alumni networks, offering workplace placements and mentoring. We hope that, like so many of our alumni, you will stay in touch with us and help and guide our future students and broaden their horizons through your own experience. It's through you that we are known. You are our greatest ambassadors, and through your achievements, you will also become role models and a source of inspiration for the next generation of graduates. This university has community and civic mission running through its rich history. To this day, we remain committed to this important civic mission in the city of Liverpool and to our role as the anchor institution here. We continue to make real economic, social, health, employment, and cultural contributions to this great and unique city. We are a university that takes immense pride in equality of opportunity and in delivering projects and activities which widen access for our students, who are traditionally and particularly for students who are traditionally underrepresented in higher education, learners from low participation neighbourhoods, care leavers, disabled students, estranged students, adult learners, asylum seekers and refugee students, as well as students from many different ethnic backgrounds. Knowledge should be celebrated, discussed and debated, and it should be accessible to all. It is through the discussion and dissemination of ideas and knowledge that society is shaped. Our aim is to inspire, engage, and enable every single one of our students to fulfill their potential by raising their awareness, challenging barriers, and providing opportunities. Our Victoria building, the red brick building in the centre of the University of the Clock Tower, is now a beautiful and iconic gallery and museum. And as a student here, you will have walked past it numerous times, and there's a plaque on the wall, fixed to the wall, which reads, "For the advancement of learning and ennoblement of life." This is our university's motto that continues to guide us to this day in all that we do. I am sure later on today you will have your photographs taken outside the Victoria building, and this beautiful and iconic red brick gallery and museum towers over the campus and serves as our most recognisable building. The ordinary bricks and terracotta dressings selected for the Gothic exterior of this Victoria building led to the coining of the phrase Red Brick University. This was coined by Bruce Truscott, which was the pseudonym adopted by Edgar Allan Pears, who was professor of Spanish at this university from 1922 to 1952, who wrote an influential book of the same title. Indeed, we are, and always we will be, the original Red Brick University, and in turn you will always be Liverpool graduates and Liverpool originals. You are the class of 2021, and through hard work, determination and your strong support network, you have overcome many challenges to reach this point in your journey. Your capacity to think critically and challenge honestly, forged by your teaching staff, your classmates and our community, will help you to prepare for whatever comes next. This is your well-earned opportunity to take a moment and consider just how far you have come. You have advanced your learning, you have and will continue to ennoble life. You've been stretched to think beyond the textbook and lecture theatre, and you've been encouraged to apply that knowledge to the world around you. Your University of Liverpool education has enabled you to realise just how far you can go and provided you with the skills you need to get there. Despite the challenges, I hope that you will also remember many happy and joyful moments during your time at the university, not only from the academic perspectives, or of course, Of course, I know that through your time here, you will have forged connections and made lifelong friends who will stay with you forevermore. Never forget how important you are to our university. You are the beating heart of our institution. Without you, the university would be nothing but classrooms and lecture halls. When we work together, the university is a place where discoveries are made, ideas are formed, friendships are forged, career paths are decided on, and lives are changed. It is when we work together as staff and students that education is truly transformational. We thank you for all you've done in your time here, and we wish you good luck and every success in the future. Thank you. I now would like to invite Professor Peter Bewes, Dean of the School of Arts, to present graduates from our class of 2022.
Professor Clegg, it gives me tremendous pleasure to present to you the following graduates from the class of 2022. Sasanka Chaparanga Nugawela. Alex Gray. Matthew Oliver Joslin. Zhongmei Deng. Jesus Rodrigo Perez Cruz. Hao Hu. Chloe Rebecca Meller. Elysia Card. Megan Schofield. Patanan Inhar Wararak. Hope Megan Humphreys. Chi Wang. Hassanan Ali Al-Jawad. Edward Turner. John Griffin. Kieran Scott. Hande Gul Dilek. Kazia Lee Ridley. Susanna Letts. Firgal Hughes. Abhilash Tiwari. Jagayith Virachami. Divak Omprakasan. Monica Rangaraj Mahesh Reddy. Ganapathy Muttut Handavaram. Jack William Mason Hyman. Jack Daniel Yates. Aravind Manamaran. Faye Taylor. Chengjin Zhang. Mai Shi Kang, Dia Kulkarni, Victoria Eloise Skeen, Mary Itunuola Ayeni, Joshua Thomas Bullock, Chloe Child, Elliot Warburton, Raymond Christopher Langley, Perry D'Souza, Yashas Lakshimakantha, Sai Bharat Sambangi, Akash Bandari, Phoebe McMillan, Nicholas Balestrini, Mohammed Rafai Khan, Mayar Abdullah Katesh Al-Shibli, Marnie Beardsell, Shelley Cathers, Katrin Davis, Pooja Priyam Ravi, Vaishnav Kutipuli Kalidom, Rethu Baratha Rathanam, Antia Alvarez Mera, Eleanor Clarkson, Christy Maria Joy, Nadine Bircher, Uzman Shukat, Charlotte Barnes, David Neil Wynne Jones, Tim Bennett, Ibrahim Zurob, Maria Daniela Yorga, Chu Ting Liu, Cham Ho Wong, Abdul Masoodi, Kunal Shankar Mathur, Adriana Elizabeth Fusco Maguire, David Christoph Dvorak, Samuel Wally, Joseph Ian O'Brien, Lidmula Chupina, Jessica Catherine Gay, Sathish Manikam, Talif Kader Mohideen Abu Tahere, Jonathan Beckett Quinn, Charlie Brian Calburn, Rianne Victoria Phillip, Suzanne Schumann. Leah Mary Ward. Jin Kui. Chung Lam Tang. Yathinder Krishna Shrikant. Sarah Ebby Chaco George. Sahib Bir Singh Bhatia. Cui Wang. Michael Henry Tattersall. Samya Obaid Asagra. Jun Min. Jordan Joseph Caldwell. Abdulaziz Alazemi. Ellis Taylor. Divya Bagaria. Sachin Kumar. Ali Raza Khan. Praiwan Arun Sawatwong. Masako Miyata. Yuanzhou Tai. Joseph Gunkarnu Sel Jr. Lucia Corochano. Jeremis Luces. Georgia Higgins. Shruti Shetty Bundela. Amulya Sharma. Raghav Singla. Kishore Jat. Suvik Bhattacharya. Shahzad Karim Nawaz. Ajmal Abdul Kalam. Melvin Philip Daniel. Mohammed Musfir. Bess Conway. Caitlin Bromley. Katie Yvonne Roberts. Yulia Diana Moisi. Aman Mahmood Khan. Wei Wei Liu. Callum Hayward. Parth Kandalwal. Jack Brown. Jordan Lee Edward Gary Creelman. Sumeda Hazra. Anthony Jacob Viju. Jerson Gerald. Chun Yi Ku. Yisi Shu. Kirsty Louise Bretag. Sofia Estela Fernandez Tello. Joan Juan Chong. Anuluapu Ayudeji Otitula. Ahmed Ajibola Chodipo. Dana Al-Buhairi. Saipteja Pendyala. Sesha Sayana Reddy Chanchala. Amruth Kanakaraj. Shilpa Jaya Ramaya. Venkatesh Kalidos. Srijevi Chitharajan. Austin Philstrup. Chang Sui. Jose Victor Hernandez Boyle. James Alex. Taiga Wang. Asim Ali. Kshitij Nikadikar. Dungwei Tao. Obafemi Abdul Hamid Bisirodipe. Shitong Wang. Deepa Seshadri. Sonal Chapagadikar. Kaustubh Sanjay Kalyankar. Himanshu Wadib Same. Basit Naeem Khan. Jolene Godwin. Alina Anna Alfi. Adarsh Chandram. Paul Anthony. Ramshankar Kishapat. Uzman Aslam. Pranav Nair. Sebastian Anthony. Manjunath Basavar Raju. Yazwanth Varma Jagadabi. Gopika Arvind Wankade. Amitha Lingala.
Okay, thanks. It was an impressive amount of whooping and hollering going on, and I'd like to thank everybody here for the reception they've given all the graduates on their special day. Now I'd like to invite one of our students, Sasanka Nugawala, to join us on the stage to reflect on their student experience. Thank you.
Professor, distinguished guests, friends, family, and fellow graduates of 2022, good afternoon to you all. I consider this opportunity to be a great honor to be able to stand before you and talk to you. Today is a special day for you as well as for me. I would like to start off by congratulating all of you for graduating today. I personally know how much work goes into earning a seat in this room, and that alone is applause-worthy. I started studies at the university last year, and the decision was not an easy one to make. Even making the decision to pursue postgraduate education was a challenge. Moving here from my home country, adjusting to a new environment during the pandemic, all while studying, was not actually easy. I know that many of you went through the same, if not similar, trials and tribulations through this time. Congratulations for pulling through. Many of you had to come away from home, maybe for the first time, to attend university. For me, it isn't the first time, but it's the furthest away I have been from home. The university does a great job at making you feel at home and lets you make a home away from home. During the pandemic, we had to follow a different plan for attending classes. As a result, most of our learning took place online. But that didn't stop us from connecting with each other and with our teachers. I didn't get to know some of you better, and that's about the only regret I have from my time at the University of Liverpool. In these trying times, the importance of coming together as a community becomes much more clearer. I'm proud to be a part of our community, the Fellowship of the University of Liverpool. When I got the first chance to visit the campus during my second semester, I fell in love with the beautiful red brick buildings that have stood for over a century. I was able to learn a lot, and I was tested a lot, which in turn allowed me to become better. The professors deserve a lot of credit for being approachable and being supportive. On this occasion, I'm reminded of a quote by Sir Isaac Newton, one of the greatest scientists of in the history of the world. If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. For me, standing before you would not have been possible if it wasn't for the people around me and my professors. Special thanks go to my wife and my parents and in-laws for supporting and bearing with me throughout my studies. I'm sure that you also have people without whom today would not have been possible. Tell them that they are the giants who provided you with the shoulders to stand on. And please take the time to thank them today. After the graduation, I think we have a responsibility to ourselves and for the world as a whole, to utilize what we have learned for the betterment of ourselves and mankind as a whole. We've stood on the shoulders of giants. Let's become the giants others can stand atop of. Thank you.
Thank you, Sasanka. That was, very reflective words, and I think, we all acknowledge the difficulties everybody in this room's gone through over the last 2 years, and it's obviously been especially for many of us who have been far from home and in a new environment where the sort of isolation of the pandemic has obviously been especially challenging. So Anyhow, enjoy today. We are hopefully through the worst of the pandemic situation, and we can look forward to the future with quite a lot of optimism, and you should all be very proud on what you've achieved. So thanks, Sasanka. Thank you, the graduates, and thank you for the families and friends for all you have done for our graduates today. I now declare this congregation for the celebration of our graduates closed. Salve sit universitas nostra, quod precantus consugamus. Thank you.
Graduates and guests, please stand.
So that's the end of our celebration this morning. Thank you, everyone. Just a reminder that you all have